Welcome to our channel. We are happy and we appreciate your time. Please subscribe to our channel. Comment your thoughts, like, and share our videos. Thank you. Let us dive into the topic of today. Public humiliation can feel like an attack on our dignity, but a true Stoic understands that external events hold no real power. Only our response does. In this video, you will learn 5 ways to handle anyone who humiliates you in front of people. Instead of reacting emotionally, you must embrace composure, wisdom, and self-control. When someone tries to embarrass you, it is not the insult that harms us, but our perception of it. By staying calm, questioning their motives, and subtly turning the situation in our favor, we shift the power dynamic. Through Stoic principles, you can transform humiliation into an opportunity to demonstrate strength, leaving our aggressor with no choice but to respect you. If you are in a public space, maybe at work, school, or a social gathering, when suddenly someone tries to humiliate you in front of everyone, eyes are on you. The energy in the room shifts. People wait for your reaction. Do these 5 things. 1. Maintain absolute composure for the internal monologue. A Stoic is unmoved by insult. Words do not define me, only my response does. The weak react, the strong remain still. If you must give external action, then pause before responding. The silence will unnerve them. Keep your facial expression neutral, possibly with the hint of a knowing smile. Show no outward sign of hurt. This denies them the victory they seek. Why do this work? Most people expect a defensive or angry reaction. When you give them nothing, you strip them of power. Your silence makes them question themselves. Others watching will recognize your strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By mastering your emotions, you shift control back to yourself. 2. Flip the attack with a thoughtful question. You can calmly, with a slight smile on your face, say, "That's an interesting thing to say. Tell me, what do you gain from saying that?" Pause and let them feel the weight of the question. Why do this works? Epictetus taught, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By questioning their motives instead of defending yourself, you force them into introspection. Now they must justify their behavior, putting them in an awkward position. If they stutter or try to laugh it off, they lose credibility. The audience shifts from laughing at you to observing their insecurity. 3. Use controlled sarcasm to expose their weakness. After their weak justification, still calm. You can say, I see. So this is your way of impressing people? Interesting choice. Why do this works? Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Bullies crave validation. By framing their insult as a desperate attempt for attention, you expose their insecurity. You don't need to insult them directly. Your tone and words suggest their weakness without explicitly stating it. The audience will pick up on it, and respect will shift in your favor. 4. Redirect the room's energy by taking control, turning to the group. Still calm, you can say, "Anyway, enough of that. Let's focus on something more valuable. Who has a real point to discuss? Why do this works?" Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Instead of dwelling on the insult, you set the example by redirecting the energy towards something meaningful. This move asserts your leadership and emotional control, while the person who insulted you now appears immature and irrelevant. Step 5. Conclude with stoic indifference, the ultimate power move. If they approach you privately to justify their actions, respond with a dismissive nod or a calm, "It's fine," then move on. Why do this works? By showing indifference, you send a powerful message. Their insult was beneath your concern. This aligns with the Stoic idea that only we control our internal state, not external events. The less you react, the more powerless they feel. They're left with no choice but to respect your composure and self-mastery. Conclusion, internal monologue. He who controls himself controls the world. Let fools play their games. You will remain unmoved. If you treat them with those Stoics' wisdom, they will start respecting you effortlessly. Public humiliation is only as powerful as the reaction we give it. A Stoic does not seek revenge or validation, but instead remains composed, understanding that insults are merely opinions, not objective truths. We refuse to be emotionally disturbed. We deny the aggressor control over us. Instead of reacting with anger or insecurity, we use calm questions, subtle redirection, and controlled indifference to expose the weakness of those who seek to belittle us. In doing so, we shift the power dynamic without lowering ourselves to their level. True strength lies in mastering our emotions, not in proving ourselves to others. When we demonstrate resilience and wisdom, respect naturally follows. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The ultimate victory is walking away with dignity, leaving our adversary unsettled, not allowing them to have control over our inner peace. They will never humiliate you in the public again, and they will respect you always. See you some other time. Don't forget to click on the comments section and share your thoughts. Thank you.